Hello, all of you Vainglorious, wonderful people, and welcome back to Planet Coaster Part 59. And well, you can see I've made my decision. I've decided we are going to go with a whole new theme park. I think it's just best. The frame rate's better. Everything's running on Ultra. Don't know why the park's open at the moment, because there's nothing here. Go away. Go away. Park's not open. Go away. So what I want to do, first things first, is get rid of that entrance, because that's not where it goes. And see where I can build, because what I want to do is, for my entrance here, I want to match this stone. But I want to widen it out here. Which stone is that? This? Yeah. It's that. Yeah, I want to widen it so we get a little... Actually, you know what? I think it's fine where it was. I don't know. Wait, it's not 23. What width is that? Is that it? Okay, so it's 25. So I just want to do like one more here, and then go ahead and lengthen it out just a bit, and let's put angle snapping back on. And then I want to have it maybe even one more, just to be safe. Because my entrance is going to be way up here. Like, way up here. What I want to try to do is see if I can't figure out a way to... I wish there was a way to do paths at an angle. What is that doing? It made a weird shape back there a minute ago. I don't know what that's doing exactly. Yeah, I just wish there was a way to, like, truly angle out a path. What I could do is go grid here, maybe. Let's see. Now, that's obstructed there. So where can I build? Just select grid, you. What do you mean obstructed? How's that obstructed? Here we go! Alrighty, okay, so let's turn angle snapping off. That's all right where I want it. Okay, so select grid. And no, you just don't. It just won't build anywhere off of that. That's peculiar. I just don't know how to build an angled path properly. Let's see if I can't figure it out, though. Because I'd like it to go off at a proper angle and then a curve. About right here. Right on that one. Let's little angle snap that here. Let's bring it down. Maybe that's my solution. There we go. That's my solution right there. And then line it up right on the other side. And to do that, I think I can now delete this little end. Yeah. Alright, and this is going to be the basis for an entrance. Does that look pretty even? That looks pretty even. So, this will be the main park entrance. Here. It'll be like a gate. There's not going to be a whole lot of stuff up here. There'll be some decoration. But it's going to be more just to keep the view centered. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. So, let's continue this idea of the paths now. Probably going to keep that 45-degree angle just for a minute. Actually, no. I want to then bring them up. Yeah, like that. No. On this side. On this side. On this side. Come on. It just wants to make a circle now. It's not what I want you to do, my friend. Alright, so this one will cooperate. So what if I unclick so that it doesn't want to build off that one anymore? There we go. That's what I need to do. And then we'll have... Well, you'll see here in a minute. We'll have a wall that runs most of the width of this, honestly. It's going to be a big-ass wall going across here. Maybe I'll just have it wrap back in around like that. That's probably a better idea than having just a big, massive wall. But what we're going to have here is some water. Yeah, the park entrance is not accessible from the outside world. Thanks, I know. I don't have a park entrance yet, game. Jiminy Christmas. What I want to do is make this... The front half of the park is going to be the... Okay, so it's going to be built on this angle. This half is going to be like the good guys. This side's going to be the bad guys. Not that literal, but my plan is to kind of have, when you come in, we'll dig out some water in an island. We are still going to have a castle on an island, but it's going to have a dark ride coming out of it now. That dark ride is going to come off here into the side into some enchanted woods, where there'll be some witches and some like archers doing some things, like Robin Hood type story there. Some like Hansel and Gretel with a witch type thing. I can build with like the gingerbread pieces from the Arctic stuff, from the festive surprise thing that they did. I'm using GTA references now. And that'll be kind of like hidden deep in the woods. And that'll all be part of a dark ride that just kind of goes underground a little bit, above ground a little bit. Whole thing might be underground, honestly, and just dig it all out. But I think it'd be cool to have the woods there. And like at the edge of the woods, we'll have like the one witch ride. Well, there's a new ride in the game. Not getting distracted. Not getting distracted. Gonna stay. Yeah, we'll have like the magic twirl as part of it. We'll have the witch's house in there. It'll be really cool. And then when you come through this wall, these paths are gonna have like it's actually gonna come back together once it goes through. But there's gonna be water right here, just like a small pond. And then it'll come down maybe... I don't know how I'm going to make that work just yet. I have to figure that out. Might just have it kind of come off to the side into small little reservoirs or something. Have to see, because there's really no good place to make the water go to. I guess I could bring some of this up on this side and make like a cave and make it look like the water is coming out of the cave. Or one of these two sides. Probably have to be... which side's higher? It kind of goes... yeah, it's coming out of the 45-degree angle. So I could do either side. Just bring the wall out and make the water come out of there. And then flow under and then just kind of maybe disappear back in behind the wall or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. But anyways, there's going to be like an old medieval village for our new main street. Kind of like in an arc this way, and then the path will come out and go behind it, and maybe even go in the middle to the castle. Over here, we'll do kind of the Aladdin-esque type Mideast. And then back here, we'll dig out or build up a hill or something. I don't know if we necessarily have to do caves and all that for pirates, but I think it'd be cool to have like a pirate fort. So we may dig down, we may dig up. I'm not 100% sure how we're going to do that just yet. Where is the edge of my park over here? I don't see the line. God, where is the edge of my park over here? Ooh, it's way over here, so I could probably get some water going through here, believably. Because again, we're not going to build all the way to the edge like we did in the previous park, so... I could use hills and things, so I probably could create some form of mountain back here and make water come up out of this guy. So, lots to think about, but let's get started with, well, the beginning. And to do that, we are going to have, first of all, a wall. Custom. And I want... probably, actually, let's go here to castle so that I'm locked into the right type of wall. I'm not going to go with a colored one just yet. The castle itself will probably still be blue and pink. I like that idea, and I'd really like to try to make it work. But I want this wall to be a little darker. I'm not just regular wall pieces. I want just regular wall pieces. There they are. Okay. So, 4-meter wall. And let's just make a really long one here so that I can then turn it and line it up to the path here. Look at this. No, I didn't. I thought for a second there I overlapped two of them, but I didn't. So keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Is that going to be long enough? That's probably long enough. Okay. So now we grab this building. We rotate it around here and then bring it up this way. And see if I can't get it just right. Maybe bring it in that side, up this way. Ooh, it's daylight all of a sudden. Let's just plop it down and then do this manually. Whoop, nope, wrong button, Brandon. X, X, and here we go. Don't want angle snapping just yet. My park has a rating of 2. There's nothing in it, and my park has a rating of 2. Okay, then to make sure that I'm also kind of like... Whoop, not what I wanted to do. I don't want blueprint. To make sure I'm also in the middle here... Looks like I'm pretty spot on. But what I'm going to do is take out 2... and then move the building again so that... but how... Okay, I know what I can do. Go back into edit again. Duplicate, and we'll put walls like that, and that's my midpoint for the path. Yeah, that works. Just right now, getting it all lined up is the main thing I want to do. Because if it's not lined up to the path, it'll kind of mess up what I'm wanting to do here. Okay, so you need to come out. And then you're to that side, you're to that side. So it's a little to the left on this side, a little to the right on that side. How much do we need to move it here to get this lined up to where it's even? I don't care if it's exact middle of the path, I just want it even. That's the important thing right now. That looks like that's got it. Because it's right a little bit off on that one. And by that one I mean the little brick thing here. And same thing there. So it looks like we're pretty damn well lined up. So go by it. Now let's edit it. And start getting rid of some pieces that we don't need. Which is this one. And then going into my arch here and entrance. Oh, it does not quite line up, does it? Alright, then maybe instead of doing one big wall, we do 2 separate ones. Yeah, that's probably the better plan. That's the better plan. What I'll do is come down here and say split that selection from a building so it becomes its own building. And we'll come in here and leave that one in place, but move it down. Let's edit. Grab this piece. Put it right there. And then we can line up just this building and then the other building, and that'll probably be better. Let's not move it back any, though. That look pretty lined up? Yeah, I'm thinking that's better. So if I go back in and edit now, my line is not quite. I need to move over. I wish that path line would stay up when I was doing this. I need to move it over just a little bit more. Alright. So, over a little bit more. Say done. Say edit. And now that is too far the other way. So, just back over a little. Just a smidge. There. That should do it. Got it. Perfect. Okay, so then down here, on this wall, we'll do the same thing. Put in the arch. like that, and then line up the building, which it needed to go which way? Hold on. It needs to come over to the right just a little bit. And I think little is the key word there. So now, that's good enough. I can live with that. Perfect. Okay. Maybe not perfect, but you know. So, what I want now is to probably... Ooh, I know what would look really good for an entrance here. Let's see if I can make this work. That path is curved right there, though, so this might not work. Actually, let's come out of here, bring this down. So just thinking if I can bring this up here. Whoops. Come on, up. No, don't build, don't build. Like, oh, this will work. Okay, cool. This will do what I want it to do. And then just right back down. That is at the top of that wall. I think you guys see where I'm going. This will give me a place to bring the water in. And actually, let's see if I can... If I just delete that, what if I then bring this one more? And okay, that's going to do something stupid. So, yep, let's just stick with what we have. But then the problem I run into is I really wanted to use the drawbridges. And this will not allow me to do that. Just having a think here, just having a think. I probably wanted to build this wall back a little bit then. What if I just delete these guys? Can I then turn these perfectly straight? Get rid of angle snapping here. Actually, no, keep angle snapping, but bring it down like 30. No, not 30. 15. Neither one of those go really particularly straight, do they? And they're both, it's going to go back into the curve. Which is okay, I don't mind it going into the curve, because it is eventually going to reconnect back inside of here. But not quite this quick. Really want that straight right there. Okay, so let's undo all the damage I just did. And maybe we start again and move this wall back. That's probably what I'm going to have to do is... Yeah, we're going to have to straighten it off. Straighten it off. And then right here on this piece... Yeah, I was right to begin with. Okay, so there, and then there. Then what I want to do is we'll wind up moving this wall pretty far back, because I want to figure out how to get the water going here. What I'm going to have to do is get rid of some trees that are at the entrance. So I just want to make like a believable cave up here. It's going to be a little tricky because I don't have a lot of room to work with, but let's give it a shot here. Pull. Oh, my settings are right where I left them last time. So let's lock to surface and pull this guy out. Right here. Just so I can have room to make a cave. Just right at the edge here. Doesn't have to come all the way as high as that is, but I would like it to look like it's actually blending in a little bit. So it's not just a sudden jump up. So keep going. Keep going. A little more. A little more, a little more, a little more, a little more. Just enough that I can have the water vanish behind something here. Like it'll turn a corner and just kind of disappear. And so we won't question where it's coming from. It's just coming from some natural spring inside of here. Just want to make it look believable. And a little more there. A little more there. And then what I want to do is probably chisel here a little bit. Just kind of roughen this up and make it match what we have on those other sides. And then this is already trying to help me here. Bring this up, or this actually here, push now, or flatten the foundation. Let's go flatten the foundation. And then make it get really small here. Make the intensity go way down. Just so I can get a little tiny cave here to be our source of water. It'll just kind of disappear back in there. You don't really see where it comes from. That should do it. Now, how deep can I get the water here? Will it be deep enough? Yeah, that'll be deep enough. That'll be fine. It's there. It looks like it's just coming out of there. You don't really question it. Maybe rough water instead? I don't know if I want rough water or calm water. Probably calm water, actually. So, boop. Right there. And then we will go back to pushing, or actually back to flatten the foundation. Bring that up a little bit. And intensity a little bit. And then go right along the edge of this. There's like a little pool here. And then out. A little too straight, I think, but I can fix that. So come out this way, and then this will be, whoop, this will be where the little bit of the drawbridge goes here. We're gonna have a moat. Can you tell? That's what I'm doing. And then we'll just have it kind of go into, eventually, the edge of the forest. This will just be, like I said, there'll be an enchanted forest over here. So this will just be like eventually a small lake. You know, there'll be a lakeside enchanted forest. So we'll be able to do some creepy stuff with that. So I'll just leave this a little bigger just to remind me that in the future, this becomes a lake. Alright. Now I have the foundations for what I want to build. So that means these walls are in the wrong spot. And I'm going to leave it daylight here, just so the light quits fucking with me. Alright, so that means you guys are in the wrong spot. But, again, easy fix. It's not very deep water, is it? Then again, does it need to be? It looks like it was deeper and then got shallow. Let's fix that real quick. Yeah, it definitely got shallower. I think right about there is where I went wrong, so just push that down. I like it to be nice and deep blue here. Just think it makes it look a little nicer. Just like that. And then into our lake. A little bit of a perfect shape right now, but I'll touch up all the water. Make it look a little better. So, what do I want to do now is keep building, but, oh, it's going to say it's a little too rough right there, so still a little too rough for you, is it? Let's lengthen you out. Yeah, you're not going to want to build over that. Okay. Alright, alright. He will, though. So this one's good to go. So that one's good. It's this side that I need to worry about. So let's go back to terrain and what, flatten the foundation? Probably flatten the foundation. Just a small area here. Just to give it enough room for this path to not be so rough. Or actually, what if I just smooth it out here? Will that make you a little happier? Probably not, but let's see. Nope, that actually made you less happy. Go up. That's not really what I want to do. Your friend worked fine, though. Alright, then, so, come back over here. Train, flatten the foundation, and just bring this in a nice swoop over. Try to keep it nice and straight here. It does have a bit of a jagged line to it, doesn't it? Maybe give it a little more to work with. And now let's see what it thinks about it. No, it's still wanting to dip down there. So, what's the difference here? Well, first of all, you're turning is part of the difference. Is that why? No, you're still turning. Stop it. There we go. You just don't want to go over there, do you? But your friend cooperated so well. Like, so very well. I mean, look at that. That's perfect. What if, where does it stop letting me build? Right there. So that's where I need to start flattening out. Right here. Yeah? I'm gonna be happy now, maybe? No, you're still not happy. Why not? I don't understand why that one would build so easy and this one won't. Okay, then, maybe it's not wide enough now? Let's see if that's the problem. Maybe it's just not wide enough now. No, you still just want to go dipping down over the side, don't you? Yeah, you do. Why do you just want to dip around that side? Alright, ideas? Let's see. Let's go in here and flatten the surface. Woo. That always makes the weirdest shape. Flatten the surface, get this nice and flat, though I don't think I'm following the right line here. I'm not. Whoops. There we go. I don't care that it just deleted that piece of path. That's fine. Alright, I want to flatten the surface right here under this bridge. Which I probably am not going to be able to do because of that path right there. Oh, now it's working. Okay. Okay, it's working. And then we come back in, flatten the foundation. Like this. And hopefully flatten this all out. And get a pretty nice straight edge. If I'm very careful, we should get a nice straight edge. That I can then go and destroy later. Okay, how do you feel about it now? You're still not going to go. Obstructed by what? What exactly do you think you're obstructed by? What if we turn off that and that? No? Well, this is frustrating. You'll connect. So they are on the same level. No, that's not going straight anymore. Okay, so let's get rid of this, because I don't really need this over here anymore. That was just there to help me level stuff. What are you obstructed by? Is it the opposite shore? Alright, let's see if we can't make these shorelines identical. And then we'll come back in and tear them all up once we're done here. Flatten the surface. Yeah. So I think that has it right there. Oh, that's cutting in, isn't it? Yeah, it's cutting in. Alright, come back. Want to get this nice and lined up here. Now redo that. I'm going to keep that path gone. Okay, so get right up under this bridge. And this way. still, okay, maybe it just needs to cut in then. Maybe it just wasn't as wide. There we go. All the way across. Come on, keep going. Get rid of all that. Get rid of all that. Get rid of all that, please. Is this what was obstructing it? Whoa, whatever that weird thing is? No, won't let me get rid of some of this. Oh, there it goes. Bye. Okay. So now, flatten foundation. I really planned on being a lot farther along with this by now. Isn't that the way this series always goes, though? That just looks like that's at the wrong angle, doesn't it? Well, if I can get the path over, that's all I care about. No, it's still obstructed here. Yeah. Okay. Next idea is to flatten foundation back across. Get rid of that water for now. Build this across. Like, one at a time here. Oh, you'll go, really? You'll do that, but you won't. How weird. This is still going in the straight line. This is not going in the straight line. When did we get off? Where did it get off? Right there. Nope, not that one, Brandon. Put that one back. Get rid of that one, because I think that's where it went wrong. Train to uneven for path. Where? Right there. Okay. So that's going to make a weird dippy bit, so we'll get rid of that. I'm trying to avoid those weird paths we had in the last park as well, that just had weird bulges and dips and things that looked like they were just waiting to rip your ankle from your body. I don't want that this time around. So we'll do this, and then we'll get rid of roughly where the bridge should be, which is probably those, and then put this water back in, like so. And now, see if I can't get these to connect from either side. No. Why not? Why are you being such a pain in my ass? Let's get this a little straighter. There we go. Aha! Got it. It does do a tiny little dippy thing right there. But I don't know that it's going to get any better than that. So, that problem is solved. So now I can kill this off, like so. There we go. So maybe I want the walls over here? Yeah, I think I want the walls over there. So let's start building some walls, and of course I am going to get quite a bit done during this video, so enjoy the Planet Coaster music. And so we have the beginning of our entrance courtyard. I think you can see where I'm going here. Need to do a lot of decoration. I want to repeat this tower kind of a couple times down these side walls just to break up the monotony. It needs it badly. And I'll put in one of these little towers on that side, but people will come down the main aisle, split off to either side depending on where they want to go. I'll probably have like a little pathway on this bit here that comes out to some ATMs with some nice planters to either side, or maybe up here, one on each side. I don't know, but I like how the water kind of flows back in, and I like how the arches actually manage to go over the water there. I think this is going to be a lovely start. It's a massive wall, I know, but it's what I wanted. I wanted a nice, big, deep area that was set off here by walls, and that's what I have. I think I might need to raise up the terrain here if I can. I don't think I'm going to be able to, though, simply because I think this goes outside the park. Intensity. If I can bring these two to connect, just to engulf the end of this wall here, so it doesn't look like it's just hanging out there. And see, I'm right at the edge of my park here, so I can't really get away with it without it just looking stupid. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen with that. I was just hoping to have something to be able to say, hey, this wall actually has a connection somewhere, but I can't pull off of there because it goes right outside the park. So a little disappointed how that bit turned out, but I can put some rocks there or something to make it work. Yeah, no matter what I do, that's not going to come out. So whoop, redo whatever I just undid there. Oh, I took out one of my entrances. So, you know, we've got people wanting to come into the park, even though there's nothing here. So, you know, it beats me. I'm beat. Time to call it a day. There's nothing in this park. I don't know why they're coming in. They're just going to turn around and walk right back out, I'm sure. So, yeah, we'll have kind of just a big circle. Not a big circle, but a circle. That just goes around, and then we'll have rides coming off of it, and the main bit will be at home time. He's like, I just got here. Now it's time to go home. So anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Until the next one, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.